Alright, hello, welcome back. Fun fact for you, I wasn't going to talk about this at all, whatsoever. But some people have been asking me if I've seen it, and I thought, well, I'm the Sonic Movie News guy. I need to talk about this. Now, a big topic of discussion when it comes to talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is the one big question, is Metal Sonic going to talk? Because usually in the Sonic franchise, Metal Sonic doesn't have a voice, he just kind of beeps and boops. However, when Metal Sonic becomes Neo Metal Sonic, he can talk. So there's always a big discussion on, are they going to follow the game formula? Is Neo Metal Sonic going to be in it, and that's how he's going to speak? Is normal Metal Sonic going to talk? That's a big discussion thing. If you want to know my thoughts, they're in this video. Go watch that video. Go watch it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. However, looking back at interviews from Sonic the Hedgehog 3, yes, these clips have been out for like 8 months by now. We've only just got around to seeing them. But one of the interviews posted after Sonic the Hedgehog 3's release, they discussed Metal Sonic, and Ben Schwartz actually finally says who he'd like to play Metal Sonic.
That post-credit scene, man, my first thought was, how did they get Daniel Day-Lewis out of retirement? That was incredible.
I just made that reference. Literally, someone just asked me, who do you want to play that character in 4? And I said, Daniel Day-Lewis. And then I said, from my left foot. And the person's like, well, how are they going to run with just one left foot? It was a great, by the way, I'm trying to push DDL hard for this next one.
Now, that's not the only clip, as there's also an interview with The Hollywood Reporter where Ben Schwartz says the exact same thing, that he really wants Daniel Day-Lewis to play Metal Sonic.
I think we have a really good track record with Idris saying yes, and then Keanu Reeves saying yes, so my hope is we get someone really cool to play the next person.
Like who?
Daniel Day-Lewis, I heard, is loosely attached. I think DDL is
coming out of retirement.
So I don't want to say anything. Supposedly DDL is coming out of retirement to play an animated character. Fingers crossed. So we'll see.
Now, one small little problem, just one tiny little issue about this, Daniel Day-Lewis has retired from acting. After acting in a film by the name of Phantom Thread, he slowly just started to lose interest in acting and just retired. However, Daniel Day-Lewis' son, Ronan Day-Lewis, is making a film by the name of Anemone, I don't know if I said that right, and Daniel Day-Lewis has come out of retirement just to be in that movie. And who else do we know that said they were retiring from acting, but then came back to act in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Twice? So having another actor come out of retirement to act in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie wouldn't be insane. It's happened before, but do I think that Daniel Day-Lewis is going to do it? I don't know. We've just got to hope that somewhere out there, Ronan Day-Lewis is really obsessed with the Sonic movies, and seeing these clips gets him to really push his father to do it. Personally, I've seen some of the clips of Daniel Day-Lewis acting, and I think he'd be a really good Metal Sonic. I think he'd pull it off very well. But just because Ben Schwartz has said many times that this is who his Metal Sonic is, does not mean that's who Jeff Fowler's Metal Sonic is. Jeff Fowler makes these films, he might have a completely different person in mind. But it's interesting to hear Sonic the Hedgehog himself say who he'd want to play as Metal Sonic. Throw your ideas for Metal Sonic in the comments down below, and if you think Daniel Day-Lewis would pull off a Metal Sonic, I think he'd do a cracking job. Sorry to pull my British out there, I didn't mean to do that, you Americans. However, just a fun topic to discuss. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe is on the #1 Sonic movie news source there is. Proven fact, by the way, that is a proven one, and I will see you in a bit. Goodbye!